Salutations, my fellow dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to Star Fox 64. Last time, we completed Corneria as well as Medio, doing both routes, so we managed to complete and accomplish the mission.
Recover our base from the enemy army.
Roger, General.
But now we shall make our way to Fortuna.
Split up and take it to him.
Now the medal requirement for Fortuna is going to be 50. Now that doesn't sound too bad, but that's only really manageable if you could accomplish the mission. Basically, you have a base at the center of the level. Also, you're flying in all range mode, so let me get that out of the way real quick. As demonstrated in the first boss of the game, all range mode basically allows you to fly anywhere where you want. It also gives you access to an extra ability. So you know how with the somersault you can loop around enemies. You can also do a U-turn. If you press left, press C left, and or is it? Oh, I forgot how to do. I think I forgot how to.
You're mine.
Oh no, it's C down and C. It's
Time for a little payback.
Yeah, it's C down and down on the analog stick. That will allow you to do what is called a U-turn, which you can basically go in the opposite direction.
Bomb has been planted at the base.
Okay, so we should take care of it, right?
Gee, can anyone take care of it? Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Andros has ordered us to take you down.
Hey, long time no see. Andros' enemy is my enemy. Just what I need to see. Star Wolf. Let's take care of these guys first.
Okay, now you have the rival pilot team known as Star Wolf.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Sorry, didn't mean to aim for you. So here's what's going to happen. All four members are going to chase every one of you. Wolf is going to chase you down. Andrew is going to chase Slippy down. Leon is going to chase Falco. And Pigma is going to chase down Peppy. Basically, the basic idea is to simply just get them to stop chasing your party members, so they can get the turnaround and start shooting them themselves. However, if you want that medal, you have to take out all the members yourself, because each member gives you 50 points. You could probably get away with getting rid of 3 of them and letting one of your party members take out the other one. But I preferably recommend that you take out all of them by yourself.
I'll take care of the bomb now. All aircraft report.
Hey, we made it!
Bob, take it easy. That was a close call, Fox.
And there you go. Like I said, it's not too bad. Just make sure you're doing as many somersaults as you can with Wolf himself, because otherwise he's just going to keep chasing you. Alright, so here's how this works. Whenever you accomplish a mission, you have the option to go to the harder route or switch to the route you're still currently on. So that's really cool. So we could go to this planet over here, but we're gonna change course so we can stay on the current route we're on. You can also retry in case you want to like redo the level in case you like failed it or something, because you do have a timer with Star Wolf.
Reports indicate that Andros is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
Good luck.
Welcome to Sector X, one of the 3 sectors of this game, and I'm going to kill myself because whenever you die, you restart with a full set of bombs, and you're going to want these because the level just sort of throws enemies at you in the beginning, so you want to rank up those kills, like so. It's like, yeah, just like that, I got like almost 20 kills right there, and 20 right there. The score requirement for this one is 150, and there are actually 2 different pathways you could take at this level. One of them is obviously more optimal than the other because of how many enemies they'll be alongside that fork. I'll show off both roads, just not this video for our reasons you'll see later in the playthrough. You want to be careful with those mines, because if you don't have bombs, and if you get too close to them, they will explode and they will do damage to you.
Somebody beat it here. It's all gone.
What do you mean, what's all gone? Well, was there something here to begin with? Ow. Be careful with that bee, it shoots a bunch of, like, flashy donuts. As long as you stay in the middle of them, you're fine. And we got an arm.
What the heck is that?
Interesting.
They're on me. I'm getting careless.
Peppy, you can't just...
Thanks, Fox.
They're all useless. And it doesn't help that you can shoot them as well, and they can take damage from your shots, as demonstrated from part 1.
I'll attack from the outside.
Interceptor system dead ahead.
Alright, this is the way you want to go if you want to ensure you meet the requirement. You can still meet the requirement of 150 if you go the other route, but you need to meet a good criteria. You need to have a good score by that point, otherwise you're not making it. Unfortunately, the other requirement in order to get the medal for this is to accomplish the mission. More on that later.
Where is their secret weapon?
You seem a little angry. You seem a little too impatient to see the secret weapon. What if it's maybe it's better off that it's just not here.
I'm going ahead. Back me up, Fox.
Peppy, this is the second time you're being chased, dude. I'm trying to think. There are actually 3 routes you can technically take. So you can actually accomplish this mission one of 2 ways. I will be showing that off in a later, in a later part, because it does pertain to the.
Fox, look behind you.
It does pertain to the fork in the road from earlier.
So this is the secret weapon.
Destroy. Destroy.
Enemy shield analyzed.
I will terminate all enemies.
Alright, this is actually one of the harder bosses of the game. You don't get a lot of opportunities to hit it for one, and its only hit point is the head. And for what it's worth, hitting that head is actually a lot harder than it looks. So, alright, so what it's going to do, it's going to try to slap you silly with its arms, like so, while also shooting a bunch of blue projectiles at you from its lasers on its head. And then it has this attack.
What's he saying?
He said, "Where's the creator, Fox? I'm sorry, do you not understand what he's saying?" So you just want to dodge those arms, move to the left and right when needed, and you should be fine.
Where is the creator?
Unfortunately, this thing, it's kind of up to the game how many times he does this, and it's kind of annoying because it drags out the battle a good chunk, and I kind of hate it.
Yippee! You did it!
Huh? What?
The view is clear.
Okay, well, that was anticlimactic.
Destroy.
Watch out, because now it starts throwing stuff and swinging its arms around like crazy.
Let me handle this.
Slippy?
Slippy, get back here!
Slippy! Thanks a lot, Slippy. You cost me my medal.
Slippy!
Yeah, if you take too long with this boss, Slippy tries to take all the glory and they
Destroy.
gets him shot. It gets himself slapped down into another planet.
I must be complete.
So if you don't defeat this guy in time, you're not going to be able to get the medal because Slippy dislikes to pull a suicide mission.
Rob, can you confirm Slippy's location?
Distress signal coming from Titania.
Looks like he's on Titania. Slippy can be such a headache.
Indeed, which is now why we have to go to this next planet so we can save Slippy. Now the funny thing is, even if you do defeat this boss in time, you can still change course and select the next level, this level anyway, Titania. So it's as if like you beat the boss and then like Slippy decided to like take a like a lunch break on Titania and he got trapped there.
What are you doing? It's too dangerous there.
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
Good luck.
Deploy the Landmaster.
Welcome to Titania and the first of two.
Location, Rob.
Light form indicated at 12 o'clock.
There's rocky terrain dead ahead.
Okay.
A magnetic storm. Use bombs wisely.
Alright, so basically how the Landmaster works is that instead of flying, you're obviously in a tank.
I think you look better in a tank. Why don't you come down here, Falco? I'll pass.
I apologize for constantly remaining silent. I kind of love these quotes.
Sure be a pain in the neck. Don't go too fast, Falco.
Alright, so just like with the R-Wing, you can boost and brake with the Landmaster.
Enemy fighters coming at you, Fox.
And you can also use, barrel roll. But you now have access to hovering. If you press Z and R simultaneously, you'll hover above the air. And just like with the R-Wing, you can do your charge shots and your bombs. One thing I forgot to mention is that you can when you lock on, you can actually aim your bombs too, as if you would aim your charge shots. So that's pretty cool. Another note, in the R-Wing levels, laser upgrades. It's like you got two stages of level upgrades, twin lasers and hyper lasers. In this one, you just have a default blaster. There's no laser upgrades. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because everything dies really quickly anyway. And the boss is a big contender for that. Now, the requirement for this one is also 150. Keep in mind, this is one of the harder levels to medal, because if you're not getting your charge shots off on as many enemy groups as you can, you're not getting this medal. There's also those things that shoot lasers from the top of the hills. You want to hit those because they will give you a few extra points. So, my only recommendation is that you play close attention to the sky so you know exactly where the enemy groups are. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out on them, and you're going to Also, Falco's getting chased. There we go.
You're good for something.
So yeah, just try to go for these enemy groups. Like, you can see I'm charge shotting like crazy just so I can get the points, because otherwise I'm not gonna meet the quota. And we're on our way to the boss fight. Thankfully, I have enough, because as long as I kill the boss, I'll gain enough points to get to meet the quota. I made that look easy, but trust me, that takes practice. And then we got these things on the walls that just shoot you.
Okay, hold together just a bit further.
Ah! I'm hit!
Oh, there you are, Slippy.
Is that you, Slippy?
How the heck do you end up all the way over here specifically? I'll be there soon. Where are you then?
Slippy!
Alright, now we got our boss fight.
Come help me.
I apologize if I don't know the names of these bosses, but
Do something!
eh. I am trying to do something. Alright, here we go. Okay, now this boss, you're not doing anything. Alright, so basically what you want to do... Thanks for the advice, Peppy. You want to go for his arms as Peppy instructed, because otherwise Slippy's not going to be able to break free. Once you shoot all the arms, he will. He also does this attack where he spins around and can try to slap you with his tail. That's what you get for getting caught stuck here, Slippy. Then you aim for his stomach. His stomach takes a lot of damage, so don't fret about not doing a lot of damage. And that laser he shoots. And we're done. Yeah, this boss is painfully weak when it comes to the damage it takes. The biggest threat is that laser thing he shoots out of its mouth. It can tail you too, so watch out.
All aircraft report.
I thought I was goner.
We're always saving your hide, Slip. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. When we get back, we'll head to Venom.
And with that said, we're good to go. We got 2 levels left for the easy route. Yes, that's what it's called, or at least from my standing, it's an easy route. So now that we managed to save Slippy, we'll have 2 levels left, Bullseye and Venom. So next time we come back to Star Fox 64, we're going to be doing just that. So until then, I got a juice.